So a couple of weeks ago, I announced that for the first time ever in my career, I was going to be running the Chili Bowl. Now, hands down, this is one of the biggest dirt races of the season, but without any questions asked, it is the biggest indoor event on the planet. Now, throughout the 6 days of the event, there is going to be over 300 competitors chasing the famous Golden Driller Trophy and a chance to be put in the Chili Bowl history books forever. Now, with all that being said, I'm just grateful that this year I'm going to have a shot to run it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to today's show. We are getting it started by saying that we are exactly 26 days away from the opening night of the Chili Bowl Nationals, and more than ever before, it's starting to feel, more real for me. So I do feel it closing in, but I also think that it's not going to 100% feel real until I'm inside the building, and probably actually more just rolling down the ramp for the first time for that practice session. Just like being in the car and you're nervous, but it's also practice, so it means nothing, but you're just kind of anxious to get those first couple of laps out of the way. And I think after that Sunday practice session, I'm just going to feel so much better. I'll kind of get my first couple of laps out of the way. I'll see what the racing surface looks like, and I'll know exactly what I need to improve on going into my prelim night and just know more what to expect to set myself up for the rest of the week. And the great thing about all this is since we're going to be bringing you guys along with us for the journey right here on the YouTube channel and our other social media platforms, you're going to see it all. But I'm not going to ramble on much longer. You clicked on this video because you want to know who I'm driving for and what my car looks like. So it is official on record here for the 2022 Chili Bowl Nationals. I'm going to be driving a car for Chad Boat and CB Industries, and here's a look at our design. Okay, well, I first got to ask for your guys' feedback. What do you think of the car? What do you think of the color scheme? I can't believe it. Like, every time I see the car, I'm just like in awe. It makes me even more excited for everything that is coming up, but glad that Chad Boat, the CB Industries crew, and Blackbeard were able to put together this design with all of our partners that are making it happen, and that was kind of the final product. Like, they just came up with it, they sent it to me, I'm like, that's perfect. That's exactly what I would envision my car looking like. So for this next part of the video, I kind of want to give you a tour of the car without actually having it directly behind me and being able to walk around and point to each of my partners and kind of talk a little bit about them. So we are once again going to use our iRacing replica to show you around our CB Industries number 81 Midget. So up first, I want to talk about our two primary partners that are on the car, one on the right, one on the left, and that being Tim Vanderstoel Trucking and Mockridge Engineering. So Tim Vanderstoel and Brian Mockridge are my two big supporters in this whole deal. They are the reason that it came together in the first place, and I'm very grateful to have them on board. And what is super neat is they are located out here in Southern Oregon, and they are going to the Chili Bowl as well. So we're all going to experience it for the first time together. And then if you move over to the side panel, we have quite a few logos, and the top one is a familiar face for you all, and that is Pit Stop USA. Now, Pit Stop USA is an online store for anything motorsports related, whether that's like components and what you need for your race car or safety equipment to wear in the cockpit, they got you covered. And for the Chili Bowl, they're going to be doing a fire suit for me to match the car, and it's going to be white. Now, I've never had a white suit before, but I guess we're going to see how that works out. If you go below Pit Stop USA, you have Jordan Mockridge Trucking, which Jordan is Brian's brother. So it's super neat that we got both of them on there, and Jordan's company is also based out of Oregon, and I know he's going to attempt to try to get to the Chili Bowl as well to experience it with the rest of the crew. And now moving on to our fifth and final supporter of this whole deal, and that is Justin Fiedler from Dirt Tracker. Now, Justin is a fellow content creator on YouTube. He has an awesome daily show that he posts Monday through Friday that keeps you up to date on anything in the dirt racing world. So his content's really good and I recommend checking him out. I'll link to it at the top of the description. But my favorite part about his show is I'm a sprint car guy, so I mainly like keep up with sprint car things on all of my, platforms. But he goes in depth on late models, modifieds, big blocks, and more. So I have just become overall more of a race fan because of his show, because he makes it so easy to follow it all. So those are my 5 partners that you need to note: Tim Vanderstoel Trucking, Mockridge Engineering, Jordan Mockridge Trucking, Pit Stop USA, and Dirt Tracker. And you should also note my family supports me in everything I do, and they are going to be coming with me, so it's going to be a journey for us. So you could add them to number 6. And then the other logos you see on the car are a part of the CB Industries sponsor list, and who supports those cars directly, which would include Toyota, TRD, Mobile One, Pristine Auction, and KC Drywall. Well, now you guys can say you have all the information you need. You know who I'm driving for, what the car looks like, and who is supporting it. I guess I could also probably let you in on who my CB Industries teammates are going to be. So I got Landon Crawley, Jade Avedisian, Jace Park, Chase Johnson, Jonathan Beeson, Chris Wyndham, and Mitchell Moles. So that is the lineup of drivers that is going to be racing out of the same trailer as myself. I'm excited to meet those guys, get the chance to chat with them, and maybe some of our conversations can help jumpstart me inside that building, as a lot of them, or pretty much all of them, have more experience than I do. Now, I also wanted to tell you guys that, of course, we are going to be doing some shirts for this event with the midget and this design on it, and those are actually available right now. If you check out the link at the top of the description, tannerholmes.com/shop, at the very top, we have our Chili Bowl shirts for pre-sale. Now, it's pre-sale. They are not going to make it in time for Christmas, and those are only going to be available today and until tomorrow at midnight. Then they're going to be offline. So, of course, buying a t-shirt helps support the team. If you'd like to support us in another way, also on our online store right now, we're doing like a giveaway for some items, and you can buy chips, and each chip is 1 ticket to win one of those items. So in this giveaway, we're going to have over 20 different winners, and the top item being this right side panel off my sprint car. We also got a signed wheel cover, a front panel off the front wing of the 18T, a bunch of snapback hats. We have some signed gloves. We have a handful of mini wing panels, and then this right side panel off the factory QRC number 18T. 1 chip on our online store is like 1 ticket into the giveaway to win all these items. So the more you buy, the more opportunity you have to win, and we're gonna be drawing multiple winners, and that is gonna be this Sunday. So between now and Saturday, you can purchase, and we're gonna be announcing all the winners on a Facebook Live on Sunday. So now that I've put all the information out on the table, laid out the game plan for you guys, you know exactly what to expect. I'm basically just flat out stoked for this. I'm excited for the opportunity. I want to take advantage of it. I'm a tiny bit nervous. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But just, ready to take all this on, and can't wait to see how the process goes, and just, experience my first Chili Bowl. And I'm sure once I experience it once, it's definitely not going to be my last. So that's basically it. Actually, there's one more piece of information. Forgot to tell you guys I'm flying out soon. If everything goes to plan, I'm flying out in the next week, and I'm actually going to test the car.